Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and today I'll be talking about Razor and the 5 tips you should know if you want to be using Razor. Now at number 1 is Q, his ultimate. He has Electro RES bonus. If you ever read his Q ability in his talents, you can see that it gives 80% Electro RES bonus. You may be thinking, alright, this seems like a nice quality of life to have, like an extra bonus feature. But man, let me tell you, this brings Razor up to another tier. Once you get up to higher Spiral Abyss floors, you're going to be fighting that damn Sylvan Mage chick who always teleports across the room, and tons of Electro Slimes, okay? So once the Sylvan Mage reaches a certain HP threshold, she's going to be Super Saiyan and chase you down with Electro damage. Yo, you don't even need to run. You pop a Barber E for some heals or something, swap out to Razor, use his Q, and you can tank that all the way. Or of course you can do the traditional way and just proc Super Conduct to get rid of her shield. But if you're ever in a sticky situation and your Q is already going to be like basically 100% uptime if you're using him correctly, you can just tank that. Slimes, Electro Slimes are the same story. Once they're in a group, every few seconds they do like an AoE electro damage, which does a lot to you. Little did they know that Razor's Q can mitigate that damage, and you can just proceed to attack them. Now at number 2, Razor has a great knockback. You're like, okay, knockback. How does that improve my game mechanics? How can it help me, Well, it's his 4th basic chain hit. Big monsters like the Fatuis or the huge Hurlichurls, they're pretty damn annoying and they're super tanky if they ever activate their skills. Like for example, they pop like an elemental shield. If you pair Razor with his Q, the 4th hit on his basic will guarantee knockback and interrupts the enemy attacks. This is super nuts in Spiral Abyss, as it helped me clear so many floors, namely floor 9. Alright, if you guys are ever struggling on floor 9, this is what you gotta do. You got all the big dudes in there, and if you do the Q with his 4th basic hit, you will be interrupting all of their animations and you can just basically 1v1 them, no problem. Number 3, animation cancelling. This one is pretty intuitive. I'm pretty sure most Razor users already know this, so I won't go into much detail, but if you want to boost your DPS, doing the 4th hit in your basic chain is not all that efficient. It's just good for the knockback. It does have a high multiplier, but if you do 3 basics, then either dash or jump to cancel the animation leg, it does provide better DPS damage. Number 4, the Shatter Effect. Alright, if you're ever optimizing your Razor into a physical DPS, this is an important reaction to boost your damage. To replicate this, you need an enemy with a frozen status. That's basically the wet debuff plus the freeze debuff, and once they're frozen, attacks from your Claymore, which you will be using on your Razor, will create the Shatter Effect, which deals an extra line of damage proportional to your own damage. This is a great reaction to add to your roster, since with a physical Razor you will already be proccing Super Conduct with Ice and Electro, so why not bring in one more element, a water unit. For example, my current team composition for max damage is Razor, Barbara with her E, which does apply the wet debuff. I have Kea with his Q, it lingers really long, and then I have Venti. These units are great since you can swap them out to Razor while proccing Super Conduct and Freeze all the time. This is going to maximize your Razor physical damage so much. And at number 5, you can actually mine faster with Razor's E. This one's kind of just a cool fact to add in, His E AoE is huge and can one-shot the minerals. Everything is collectible just like that. And that will be all for my 5 biggest Razor tips video. If I missed something in this video that you would like to add, leave a comment down below and I'll give it a read. And if it's an awesome tip, I'll pin it. But yeah, Razor is just amazing, S-tier character for sure. Thanks for watching, remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.